ice cream!
Vanilla ice cream is like an old friend. So here are the top 10 best grocery store vanilla ice cream brands to stock up on so you never run out of everyone's favorite comfort food. Breyer's Natural Vanilla Ice Cream.
And I was eating a pint of ice cream, and I finished it because I'm American.
Breyer's describes this vanilla ice cream as natural and fresh, and for good reason. Made with fresh cream, sugar, and milk, Breyer's vanilla ice cream has no GMO-sourced ingredients. Makes sense, considering this is one of the oldest ice cream brands in America, and they have a reputation for freshness. In Philadelphia in 1866, William A. Breyer hand-cranked his first gallon of ice cream, and Breyer's hasn't stopped being a fan favorite since. In 2015, Breyer's ice cream made a pledge to use high-quality ingredients, sustainable vanilla, and grade A cream from cows not treated with artificial growth hormones. They've come a long way since pulling their ice cream across Philadelphia in a horse-drawn carriage in 1882. This ice cream has a firm texture, a noticeable flavor of vanilla bean, and a delicious scoopability that makes it look great when served. An added plus is that Breyer's is accessible, cheap, and found at all major grocery store chains across America. For these reasons, Breyer's Natural Vanilla Ice Cream deserves a spot on this list of all-time best grocery store vanilla ice cream brands. Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Ice Cream.
The ice cream man is coming! The ice cream man is coming!
Speaking of natural, you're going to want to try Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream. This vanilla ice cream is made from only 5 ingredients: cream, skim milk, cane sugar, egg yolks, and vanilla extract. What makes this ice cream special is that they use Madagascar vanilla, which gives it a special taste that only Haagen-Dazs has. However, this special taste comes with a price. Haagen-Dazs is generally top-of-the-line ice cream, and you're most likely to only find their vanilla ice cream in a smaller 28-ounce container.
I knew there was a whole mountain made of ice cream.
The higher price for a smaller package is worth it, though, because this brand delivers on their promises. When Ruben Mattis started this brand in 1960, he had a vision for ice cream that would be higher quality, more velvety, and tastier than the other brands on the shelf. He achieved this by sticking to his few ingredients policy, and the result is velvety ice cream that is soft, smooth, and sweet. Additionally, the classic packaging and that special taste of Madagascar vanilla is sure to please any dinner party guest or sweet tooth after a long week at work. Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream is worth the price. Ben & Jerry's Vanilla Ice Cream.
Because if I get one scoop of each, I'm definitely going to prefer one to the other.
Another familiar name when it comes to all-time best grocery store vanilla ice cream, Ben & Jerry's ice cream brand says they're Vermont's finest. But in reality, they're one of the finest anywhere. In 1978, Ben & Jerry started selling their first ever ice cream in a renovated gas station in Burlington, Vermont. As American as it comes, these two guys were ready to take on the world of ice cream with classic flavors that still please consumers all over the world. If you're looking for firm, sweet vanilla ice cream that just tastes like good old-fashioned vanilla, then Ben & Jerry's is right for you. Their ice cream was even used to create the world's largest ice cream sundae in 1983, which weighed 27,102 pounds. If Ben & Jerry's ice cream was solid enough to be trusted to create this monstrosity, then you can trust them to deliver a delicious scoop of ice cream right at home. Ben & Jerry's is the grocery store vanilla ice cream brand you can rely on to provide that classic taste of vanilla that you've known your whole life. First time here? Then hit that subscribe button and never miss out. Thanks. Alden's Organic Vanilla Bean Ice Cream.
Like tomorrow morning, you guys could just have ice cream for breakfast.
Alden's Organic Vanilla Bean Ice Cream is both organic and non-GMO, making it the perfect sweet but healthy treat. This vanilla ice cream has no artificial ingredients, flavors, sweeteners, or colorants. And that's the plain truth. Imagine an ice cream being this good and still completely organic. Alden's Organic Ice Cream originates in Oregon, and they purchase their milk exclusively from family-owned farms where cows eat only organic food.
Oh, they're starting early today, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna get chip-faced.
How good would it feel to have a fresh scoop of Alden's Organic Vanilla Bean Ice Cream while knowing that you're supporting family-owned farms? Amazing! This brand began in 2004, and what makes their vanilla ice cream special is that it's actually vanilla bean. So every scoop is speckled with all natural vanilla bean flakes. This makes this brand of vanilla ice cream a little tangier and just that much more special. What's even better is that this ice cream is the perfect mix of firm and soft, meaning that it's perfect for scooping into an ice cream cone. Who wouldn't want a fresh scoop of Alden's organic vanilla bean ice cream on a cone during a hot summer day? Turkey Hill Original Vanilla Ice Cream.
My mom would buy us that giant clear value bucket of ice cream.
Turkey Hill is a classic staple in grocery store ice cream brands and can be found in any major grocery store for a relatively cheap and accessible price. Don't mistake the price of Turkey Hill as being representative of the quality, though. This ice cream is amazing. Turkey Hill Original Vanilla Ice Cream is just that, original. This classic ice cream tastes classic and timeless and is amazing on top of a pie or cone or just in a bowl. The firmness of a scoop of Turkey Hill allows it to balance perfectly on top of a cone piled sky high with ice cream, but it's just as good by itself. This brand originated about 85 years ago when Armour Frey began his days by watching the sun rise above Turkey Hill in Pennsylvania. Selling milk and ice cream throughout the American Great Depression, Armour Frey and his sons made a name for themselves by providing a fresh, classic ice cream taste for a low price that was accessible to Americans no matter what was going on with the economy. Since then, Turkey Hill continues to offer accessible ice cream with an amazing flavor. Try their original vanilla ice cream or swap it out for the vanilla bean if you're feeling like you need that extra punch of flavor. Either way, Turkey Hill vanilla ice cream is sure to satisfy your sweet tooth. Friendly's Naturally Vanilla Premium Ice Cream.
Oh, does it not melt your heart like his ice cream on the side of the street?
Friendly's ice cream is another brand that contains no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or additives. How friendly for your health is that? As well as being naturally sourced, Friendly's vanilla ice cream is also called premium for a reason. It's creamy, smooth, and ready to be served with every scoop. It makes a great base for a sundae because it's rich enough to provide that amazing vanilla flavor without being so overbearing that you can't load up on the toppings. Friendly's also offers no sugar added vanilla ice cream and classic vanilla ice cream, but your best bet is to go the full mile and purchase the premium. It's worth it. Friendly's began as a small ice cream store in Massachusetts, started by the Blake brothers in 1935, and made its name as a family-oriented brand.
I created a vanilla ice cream pita covered in magic shell.
Their vanilla ice cream is indeed perfect for the whole family. It's sweet enough to satisfy everyone, it's classic enough to make everyone happy, and doesn't go crazy with flavors. This ice cream is perfect for a family picnic or outing because when Friendly's says their ice cream is meant for the whole family, they aren't lying. Friendly's is a classic brand that is sure to satisfy everyone's vanilla cravings with their amazing naturally vanilla premium ice cream. Edie's Slow Churned Classic Vanilla Ice Cream.
Right before I'm about to dig into my rocky road. Are we clear? Are we good?
What does it mean for ice cream to be slow churned, you ask? It means it's 10 times creamier and that the flavor comes through as clear as day. Edie's Ice Cream has been serving slow churned, creamy ice cream since 1928, and it's most definitely worth a try. In 1928, ice cream maker William Dreyer partnered with candy maker Joseph Edie to create the first version of this ice cream brand. These two are actually responsible for inventing the Rocky Road ice cream flavor. In 2005, Edie's Ice Cream patented their slow churned ice cream, a recipe that uses non-fat milk and a slow churning technique to produce ice cream that is creamier than most brands are able to offer. Available in most grocery stores, Edie's slow churned ice cream is worth a try, especially for scooping on top of pies. That creamy goodness is extra melty on top of any steaming hot pie. Edie's also offers vanilla bean ice cream and light vanilla ice cream, but their classic vanilla stands out for its ooey gooey meltability. Talenti Madagascan Vanilla Bean Gelato.
You ever eat ice cream during the day? You're like, what are we, 6 years old?
Although technically gelato isn't exactly ice cream, Talenti is one of the all-time best grocery store vanilla ice cream brands because it's just that good. It looks, feels, and tastes just like ice cream, but has the added benefit of being gluten-free. Not only does Talenti use authentic Madagascan vanilla beans in their gelato, but they employ a slow cooking process to ensure that a maximum amount of flavor is distilled into their gelato.
I used to scoop cones here, and why shouldn't he?
Talenti gelato is also packaged in a recyclable and reusable jar. How cool is that? Now you can always remember the amazing taste of Talenti Madagascan vanilla bean gelato while storing your kitchen utensils or maybe your toothbrush. The clear glass jar has a story too. When the founder of Talenti moved to Argentina, he was inspired by the gelateria culture that originates in Europe. He started a small gelateria store that has grown to service the entire nation, and the clear pint jars are inspired by the traditional gelato display methods in Italy. Just like its packaging, Talenti Gelato is authentic, classy, and worth the purchase. It's a little different from traditional vanilla ice cream, but it's just as good and is definitely worthy of a spot on this list. Hood Homemade New England Creamery Vanilla Flavor Ice Cream.
I want this over here and a toast on by my father, and give me this ice over here and vanilla cone. Thank you, ice cream man. Thank you, ice cream man.
There's a reason Hood calls their vanilla ice cream homemade. It's because it tastes like someone worked super hard all day just to provide you with the most perfect, scrumptious vanilla ice cream you've ever tasted. A bowl of Hood's vanilla flavor ice cream is authentic and has a very special feel to it, because if you know that someone's worked hard on something, you're bound to enjoy it even more. Hood has produced food and beverages for over 175 years, and their more recent New England Creamery line focuses on delicious, thick ice creams. The vice president of Hood called this new line of ice cream a love letter to the 6 states that make up New England. And you bet this ice cream tastes just as good as receiving a love letter feels. Beyond their vanilla ice cream, Hood carries flavors such as Mystic Seaport Chocolate, Down East Double Fudge Brownie, and Mount Washington Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. The texture of their vanilla-flavored ice cream is thick yet soft, meaning that it's firm enough to stack on a cone or look presentable on top of a pie, but doesn't lose that melt-in-your-mouth quality. It's homemade style, too, meaning that it isn't a completely perfect and smooth texture. This is to retain the feeling that the ice cream isn't factory-produced and genuinely tastes like a bowl of homemade vanilla ice cream. How awesome is that? So, for authenticity, texture, and general amazingness, go out and buy yourself a pint of Hood Homemade New England Creamery Vanilla Flavor Ice Cream. You won't regret it. Von Leeuwen Vanilla Bean French Ice Cream.
Too cheap to even be a real flavor. We have white and we have darker white.
Doesn't the name alone just sound appetizing? Who doesn't want a bowl of French ice cream? What does that actually mean? Von Leeuwen's ice cream is French because it uses the traditional French ingredient of egg yolks, which is also why their vanilla ice cream is a yellow shade rather than white. This makes ice cream thicker and creamier because the egg yolk holds the other ingredients together firmly. Speaking of other ingredients, Von Leeuwen boasts only the finest ingredients, which are both natural and tasty.
A tip for you, eat ice cream and you won't feel blue.
So when you're picking up a pint of Von Leeuwen's Vanilla Bean French ice cream, you can grab a pint of the vegan vanilla too, just to make sure everyone at the party is satisfied. This brand has its homey roots in a New York City food truck that first started selling ice cream in 2008. This small beginning explains Von Leeuwen's commitment to high-quality ingredients in their French ice cream, because they owe it to their long-time supportive New Yorkers. As the 3 founders of Von Leeuwen say, good then, good now, good always. From driving a distinct yellow Von Leeuwen's ice cream truck around New York City to populating grocery shelves with French ice cream, Von Leeuwen's has been growing and will continue to grow with their promise of goodness. You can put their ice cream in a sundae, on a cone, in a shake, or in a bowl. And don't forget to tell your guests about that special French twist. Truly, Von Leeuwen's does it all. We're serving up more great videos. Just tap or click, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to join our notification squad.